I have a pent-up emotional base and stock full of non-complimentary litigations. My vernacular may seem a bit extended and excessive too, but given the situation, I'm just looking at the world in the year 2K19 and wondering the ramifications. I see a lot of solutions, perfectly solvable problems existing and not just left to implication. Look at Notre Dame, don't look at Vietnam. Look at women and children that die because of a bomb. Sitting in one moment, praying to God at church. Someone had to sit and say, why don't all of them hurt? We still acting ignorant still to this very day. Why won't you get the message? What did your L say? Blame it on your religion, blame it on old age, blame it on everybody except for your own race. Blame it on the gays who have to rally for no reason over drama that should have been high school. Blame it on the ladies and insult all the mothers who try to keep your knucklehead out the Deadpool. Blame the government for taking your freedom from you when you still making the choice to go eat fast food. Blame the men above for condemning you just because you didn't get a chance to live the life the way you always said you wanted to. Every time somebody got a problem but they're not willing to be a part of a solution.
I got a lot of rage.
What's the deal with telling me I need to think 100 times before I say a thing that makes sense?
I got a lot of rage.
I'm a worker towards the future, but I know I cannot change it if I'm left all by myself. I will shout my voice to heaven up and down until I'm curled across the earth. I got a lot of rage. Can give you simple little bit of complications. You can make it like an implication of an amalgamation of everybody can say that dissemination. Assimilation don't fit you. You don't fit the mold, it don't sit you. You don't sit right with you cause you about to spit fire like a dragon, but you know it beseech you. You can try to get it cause instead of being different cause you rage, you know it consumes you. You can feel like a Hulk cause it's bubbling inside and you know it changes who's in you. Who's in you? What are you? What are you turning into? You can feel it now, it's about you. It's about the middle and not the bottom of the well in the bottomless pit. You can feel it and it's dwelling up inside. It's building like a bomb and you feel it cause instead of exploding it's just festering inside. You can feel it, you can target, direct it, or you can just let it run wild. What do I do every time I feel this? Cause you know that the feeling is I got a lot of. Every time somebody got a problem but they're not willing to be a part of a solution.
I got a lot of rage.
What's the deal with telling me I need to think 100 times before I say a thing that makes sense?
I got a lot of rage.
I'm a worker towards the future, but I know I cannot change it if I'm left all by myself.
So
I will shout my voice to heaven up and down until I'm curled across the earth. I got a lot of
rage.
People, they don't understand. Feel it in your soul and then you reprimand. Show no remorse, show little emotion. But every time you do, you set things in motion.
Every time somebody got a problem but they're not willing to be a part of a solution.
I got a lot of rage.
What's the deal with telling me I need to think 100 times before I say a thing that makes sense?
I got a lot of rage.
I'm a worker towards the future, but I know I cannot change it if I'm left all by myself.
So
I will shout my voice to heaven up and down until I'm curled across the earth. I got a lot of. Every time somebody got a problem but they're not willing to be a part of a solution.
I got a lot of rage.
What's the deal with telling me I need to think 100 times before I say a thing that makes sense?
I got a lot of rage.
I'm a worker towards the future, but I know I cannot change it if I'm left all by myself.
I got a lot of
I will shout my voice to heaven up and down until I'm curled across the earth. I got a lot of.